What is good, everybody? This is the UFL Fight Night Live, and I'm your host. I'm the bad man, gonna be with you through all the fights today. We got a fun one, 2 title fights. We're gonna be crowning our first ever PS5 champion. Stick with us, we're gonna break it all down right now. In our main event, the UFL heavyweight champion, HAWKINSIDE, is gonna be taking on top contender, Brown Snake. Now last week, Brown Snake had an impressive performance on the live show, which earned him this title fight. But what can you say about the champion, HAWKINSIDE, with an impressive victory over the Rat King to get that title? There's a lot going on at heavyweight. This is going to be a great title fight and a great main event. And like I said, we've also got the first ever PS5 champion getting crowned here today. 2 undefeated contenders. It's going to be a great fight. Can't wait to see how that one plays out. But not only that, we've got a killer opening fight. 2 top contenders who have been kind of rotating around each other for weeks and weeks and weeks here in the UFL. Finally, they're going to take each other on. NILXON Reed taking on Rivera in our opening fight. Cannot wait for that. And I also want to remind everybody about the UFL welterweight tournament, which is getting started next week. We're going to be all about the welterweight tournament next week. Next week's live show, we're going to be crowning the first ever UFL welterweight champion. Really excited for that. Excited to bring this weight class to the UFL finally. So with all that said, we've got an awesome, fun show today. Going to be a great boxing Saturday, as always, here in the UFL. Thank you for joining on Twitch or over on the Porterway Podcast YouTube channel. Really appreciate all the support. Now, let's have some fun. Grab something to drink, grab something to eat, call up a friend, tell them to tune in to the UFL. We're going to be back in just a couple minutes with our first bout. Don't go anywhere.
Fighting out of the red corner from Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is a unified and sensational middleweight champion of the world, Sergio Mara.
Let's go. This is our first fight. Opening bout, W pacing, huh?
Let's go.
Let's go. This is a good one. As I said in that intro, Rivera and NILXON, they've been kind of rotating around each other forever in the league. Honestly surprised they've never fought. Should be a good one. How's everybody doing today? Welcome over on Kick, on Twitch, on YouTube. What is up, everybody? This is a good matchup here. NILXON with one of the best records in the league. 7-3. Rivera coming in with a good record as well. Coming in at 4-3, looking to go 5-3 here. Round coming to an end. Solid round of boxing here. Who do we think won that first round there?
Look at how tight he is, bud. He's gone. Just keep on top of him and don't let him back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank. Now keep whacking him to the body.
Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. Don't let
Grab him downstairs. Stop him from getting that big, deep breath in.
Good close round there.
round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab. Work him behind
In the first minute of the next round, you get on top.
Steam, what's good? What's good, everybody in the chat?
Behind the jab.
Hope y'all having a
Then
good
get your
Saturday.
shots in.
Good weekend here.
Let him get back into the fight. Come on, you got this. Don't let him.
confidence. He's going to be stressing out his gas tank now. Keep whacking him.
Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stressing about his gas tank.
Big deep breath. Bang him downstairs. Jab him downstairs. Stop him
Downstairs. Just jab him downstairs. Stop him from getting that.
Do your business.
Don't know if I said it at the top. NILXON Reed with the Sergio Martinez, Rivera with the Carl Froch. Good matchup. Two really, really, really good picks. All of you probably know about Carl. Whoa, big explosion from Rivera. Last week, Rivera had such a close fight against Angelo. Really, really close fight. NILXON Reed as well, picking up a big victory over Spartan last week on the live show. Big shot there, big opening there for Rivera. NILXON kind of looking for his openings. The jab of Rivera is on today. British commentary. I believe perhaps. Let's see.
Okay, now look at him. Look across.
Mr. Ron Jambo will be here pretty shortly. For this round, we'll get a peek at the cards. Very curious what they'll say. Rivera's looking strong here in this third round. NILXON standing his ground, though. It's a big shot there.
Yo, what's going on, everyone?
And there
The British
he
commentary is back.
How we doing, Ron?
All good, bro. How are you?
You know, not too bad. Enjoying this fight so far. Kind of on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, this is one I was looking forward to. Very high skill, both players.
Absolutely. I could not believe they hadn't fought each other yet. They've just been rotating around. In middleweight.
These are the kind of fights you only want to see on the live show.
That's right. Glad we saved it for today. Such a good opening fight. 20 seconds to go in the third round.
NILXON showing a lot of offense already.
Great round. Great opening here.
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? All right, breathe.
Let's do it.
30-27 so far for Rivera.
a really good start.
Indeed. Coach Steam in the chat.
I've been watching a bit of Rivera, especially that last fight with Bacon, and it looks like he really enjoys when people try and walk him down. He does a lot of good work there. And from what I've seen so far, NILXON is a pressure fighter, and it looks like it is working against him looking at those scorecards.
That's right. He's kind of fallen right into the trap.
Rivera is really good at punching in between the punches and making it count.
Great timing. And in this fight thus far, great use of the jab.
He keeps that correct distance where he entices his opponent to throw, and just at that range where he makes a miss, and then he can step in with that jab and work off it. Just like that. There again.
There we have it.
He's gone. He's on his left.
Not wasting any time. Right back to it.
I think NILXON's going to have to switch it up a little bit because I've got a lot of experience at middleweight with Sergio, and he has quite a few stamina issues. It'll be interesting to see where he's at. But with that pace that he's trying to set, I would say he's already at about 60% stamina.
Wow. And in that, you know, losing 40% of his stamina, it's not like he has a lot to show for it, huh?
No, it looks like he lost the last round as well. He'll be 4 rounds down. He's got to make an adjustment to work off the back foot. He needs to make it now, because in a 10-round fight, you don't want to lose 5 rounds and then try and change up, because Rivera will just be in a position where he doesn't actually need to go towards him to do anything, because he'll already have the rounds in the bag. To throw jabs, stepping away to entice Rivera to step in with his jab, because every time he misses, Rivera steps in with a jab. Just like that. Keep watching Rivera's movements after Sergio throws. He steps in with that jab.
Ooh, great combo there. Great call, Ron.
Needs to fight going back. Slightly better round for him, but I wouldn't say it was a clear one for NILXON.
Few misses here from NILXON. It's going to cost that stamina even more. Rivera looking at a 65% on his stamina.
I think Rivera looks really well positioned here. It's a nice uppercut. Looks like NILXON is making an adjustment now. He stepped away with the jabs there. And again, he's throwing a few more single shots, which might be better for him.
He's getting eaten alive, though.
I think with this build where it really does matter who you pick, I think Froch at the moment seems to be a very, very good pick. He can do a little bit of everything, but he has a lot of power. And it just
There we
goes to show
it.
right there.
Oh, and NILXON takes a hard shot and goes down for the first time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Steam with a high stakes bet over in the chat. Minute to go. What does NILXON have to do to turn this around?
I really think he's going to have to fight going backwards and try and land some kind of power counter shot and hope for a few knockdowns. But Froch has a great chin.
He's hammering away at the body here. Rivera recognizes it, moves just out the way, and survives the round. Big round there for Rivera. Up really big on this unofficial scorecard, 59-54.
A 5-point deficit with 4 rounds to go, so he needs to try and get that knockdown, but try and stay out of danger at the same time.
He's continuing to just chase here.
I think at this point, he probably needs to start counting his landed punches against Froch's and try and just get these rounds. Try and get 2 rounds together.
Yeah, that's a great call. Just kind of get back in the fight, get on the scorecards, get a couple points.
Yeah. Don't want to be in a position where you go for a knockdown right now, you get knocked down, and then you're pretty much out of the fight. Stay in the fight for the next few rounds and then try and make something happen in the last round.
Rivera just kind of chewing him up with his combos on the inside.
Yeah. Having a lot of success.
Seconds to go in the 7th round. It's a big round here. NILXON backing up in the corner.
Yeah, he's having stamina issues. You could see from the movement there. He backed up because of the stamina.
Big combo for NILXON right at the end, but I don't know, was that enough?
Okay, now look at him. Look.
Do your business.
Round 8 of 10. NILXON trying, but just missing so many shots here.
He's having trouble just gauging that distance because Froch has a 191 centimeter reach. Absolutely massive reach for the division.
Indeed.
Be clever what you're doing.
NILXON maybe trying to change it up here, trying to get Rivera to pressure him now.
I think changing to that tactic right now is probably the worst thing he can do. He should have probably tried to do that in round 4 or 5. I think he just needs to fight and hope for the best right now. Rely on his reactions.
NILXON may need to turn this into a brawl.
He is losing this round as it stands.
20 seconds to go. NILXON seems to really put it on in the last seconds of the round, but I just don't think it's going to be enough to win him the rounds.
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel?
How do you have it at the moment?
I think those last two go to Rivera as well.
Yep. I have it 7-1.
Seeing round 9 here.
NILXON really needs a knockout right now.
Absolutely. Got to get a knockdown in this round if he's going to have a chance in this fight.
The last 2 rounds, I think Rivera is just winning it with a single jab. He seems to be getting through that guard, and with that reach, he's able to just throw it from pretty much anywhere. And it looks out of range. It's not in range, but it is with Froch.
He's setting up some good combos with that jab as well.
Looks like Sergio's got some damage on his right side now.
A minute and a half to go. NILXON kind of getting some shots in here now. Rivera backing up.
Just saw a ghost.
Yeah, you saw that.
Yeah. The judges will score that as well.
Paranormal is a judging criteria in Undisputed 1.0.
I think NILXON's actually winning this round.
Under 30 seconds to go. NILXON's done some good body work in this fight.
I'd say it's enough to win the round, but he's got 1 round left. He needs to throw everything at him. Empty the tank.
We'll get a peek at the scorecard here. 88 to 82. A big deficit here for NILXON Reed. Rivera's got him hurt and drops NILXON Reed. Big moment here for Rivera.
Not looking good for NILXON at all. Those hooks are just doing some tremendous damage.
At this point, pretty academic from here. Minute and a half to go for NILXON to pull off a miracle. Little paranormal action there.
I was going to say who landed and what landed.
NILXON pressuring. Give him credit.
He's trying to go out on the shields. Got just under a minute to make this count now.
It's a big straight. Gets stumbled there. About 30 seconds to go.
Oh, big shot.
Stumbles Rivera. Rivera stumbles again. NILXON just throwing everything he can. 10 seconds left. Clean uppercut. Rivera is hurt. 3 seconds to go. And he will survive.
Great win for Rivera. Great performance.
What a win there for Rivera. $98-90 on all 3 of the scorecards.
Let's see those punch stats.
Should be able to get the stats here in just a second. Rivera might be popping bottles already. Here we go. It's great work from both sides. Really relying on the jab here in this fight. Great work from Rivera. Look at that stamina. Had good swelling over on NILXON, both sides, and a cut on the left side.
The swelling's really high.
All right. With that, we will be right back. We're going to have our PS5 title fight here. We're going to crown our first ever PS5 champion. Cannot wait for this. We'll be right back.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny
W
Nelson.
Pacing, you can't beat that. Here we go. We are set for this one. This is going to be the PS5 championship fight here.
173. And he'll be facing the one and only Josh Taylor. 177 centimeter reach. He weighed in at 64 kilos, and he stands 178 centimeters tall.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Making his way to the ring, it's Julio Cesar Chavez. This man is synonymous with boxing in Mexico. He had 90 professional fights before he
are
ever
making
lost.
history
He doesn't
here,
plan
crowning
on
the
losing
first
again.
ever PS5 champion.
Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor, one of the most aggressive in-your-face fighters in the world today. Watch out for this hard-hitting southpaw who fights out of Scotland.
You can hardly hear yourself speak.
Should
The
be a
fans
great
are
fight.
going mad for this.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
Fighting out of the red corner from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico. Here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 107 career victories. Introducing El Gran Campeón Mexicano, Julio Cesar Chavez. Fighting out of the blue corner, a boxing sensation from Scotland, a hard-hitting, undisputed 140-pound champion of the world, Josh the Tartan Tornado Taylor. All the talking has been done.
Let's
It's time
go
to start
here.
doing the walking.
Which
Julio
fans are gonna
Cesar
be happy, which
Chavez
fans are
taking
gonna
on
be sad?
Josh
I don't
Taylor.
know, but it's the argument I love.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
This should be a good one here. Two undefeated PS5 players
And there's the bell to start the round.
challenging each other for the first ever UFL PS5 championship. Here we
Someone's will
go.
will cave, but which fighter will it be?
FLAVYIA taking on ABBAS here in our co-main event. Big stumble there.
We wanted action, and they are delivering.
Thank you for the sub, Rat King.
This one has all of those
Don't
big
forget, if you're over on the
feels you
Twitch
want from
side,
the
you can
prize
sub
fight.
to the
Here we
channel to
go.
support us. We're going to be doing some
Imagine
big
walking into this
stuff.
crowd, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name.
Big stuff over here in the UFL. Welterweight tournament starting next week. We'll have the update pretty soon. We'll be doing some prize fights, some bag grabs here. Support the channel. It's all going to go to a good cause.
Throws the uppercut, but misses. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Insane
action. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Jab slightly off target. Couldn't land that jab. So much for boxing. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
What a round. What a round there.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest.
Round two
After a
starting
really
now.
strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
You are fighting a swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate what you've got to be confident. Do not
Looks like both are still trying to gauge that range with the jab.
You're giving a man a chance I shouldn't have one.
Has to be careful for that receipt.
To be honest, I need a couple more reps with the pronunciation of the names here.
I think it's FLAVYIA.
FLAVYIA and ABBAS. Oh!
Yeah, ABBAS.
He's got him hurt. Looks like he might be able to survive here. FLAVYIA putting that pressure on. Got him hurt again. FLAVYIA looking for the overhand, just misses.
Defense is everything because
40 seconds to go in the round.
He can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
That jab misses. That counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round.
10 seconds remaining.
One of the best fighters Scotland's ever produced
Brawl
is in
here
trouble.
in the round. FLAVYIA able to survive.
Chavez in that last round. And a round that seemed like he
But ABBAS showing a cut.
comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
It does look like it's opened up pretty wide. FLAVYIA's cut as well on the bridge of the nose. Going to be a bloody fight.
Both bleeding.
They look evenly matched. Remains to be seen who's going to be the first PS5 champion.
They ring the bell and here we go. Every time they throw a shot,
Oh,
they get countered.
big left hook to start.
Counterfighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react them. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every trick.
Really good job in this first minute.
Good defense to block the hook.
FLAVYIA
He
keeps
just got
missing that
caught with it.
overhand.
FLAVYIA's getting that uppercut in here and there. He landed a big one not long ago. But ABBAS is just doing really well. Did he get the knockdown here?
He goes down. Wow, what a knockdown.
And that will separate them on the scorecards after 3.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the
Abbas
round.
just looks like a completely different fighter in round 3. He's downloading that information, getting his range, and now he's just gone straight into the middle and started to throw everything. Seems to be paying off.
Paying off indeed. Looking really good since the start of this round.
I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
His stamina doesn't look too bad either.
Trading wrong shots there.
10 seconds to go.
Third round coming to an end. Gonna peek at the scorecard here.
Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Got Abbas 2 rounds up. I think they split the first 2 and he's got the knockdown here. But I'm not a judge, we'll see.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after
He
getting
is 2 rounds up.
last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to
I think FLAVYIA needs to abandon that overhand and just try and get some work in with his lead hand.
Use the jab. Use the reach advantage.
He's not really using his lead hand. Everything's coming from the backhand.
He's allowing ABBAS to kind of like pressure him due to that.
Yeah. A lot of Abbas's work is coming from his lead hand, so he's getting punches the reach and the destination quicker than FLAVYIA's backhand. And that looks to be making the difference.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Good counter punch. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Abbas is pressuring him. This whole round he's been in his face. Doing great work with the jab too. Oh, and he gets rocked there.
Oh, that was a crazy uppercut. Looks like he's going to survive this one, but he needs to get out of that pocket for a few seconds.
Get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A straight, very close
10 seconds to go. Abbas looking really good. He got rocked there, was able to survive. Both trading after the bell. Dirty fighters.
This camera angle makes this a lot more exciting. I like it.
It's really intense.
Look at that swelling. He needs to be careful fighting in the pocket now. We're only going into round 5.
And there's the bell to start the round.
Thank you for the sub, Brown Snake.
This is one of those situations.
Remember, you can sub over on the Twitch side, subscribe to the channel, support the UFL here. Oh, and FLAVYIA goes down from a big shot. He's able to get up, but that was a big moment there.
That was crazy. Got a lot of time left in the round. And Abbas just finished it right here.
He's in his face. Great jab.
He is showing the intention to finish.
That overhand just misses and it cost him big time.
Puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful,
They're just haymakers flying in from everywhere from both.
like a little Fagin and pickpocketing.
Halfway through the round, and
Yeah,
they're
that was a
struggling
wild
with it.
moment there.
That forever hope.
Minute to go.
He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
They've used their jab better in this fight. And it's code red time for Josh
FLAVYIA has
Taylor.
rocked again.
It appears he's out of trouble, at least for now.
Doing well
That just
to
goes
survive
show you
that
one
scary
clean
moment.
punch
10
changes
seconds to
everything.
go in the
This
round.
round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left.
FLAVYIA just surviving, doing what he can to survive.
Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that
Brown
knockdown
Snake,
is gonna
thanks
be
again
huge.
for the sub. Want to say one more time, if you want, over on the Twitch side, you can subscribe to the channel to support the UFL. Get yourself some fun emotes. We added and new and still, which we could definitely use in this card. Working on some fun stuff over here.
They ring the bell,
Round
and here we
6
go.
starting now. And look
Down
at
in
that,
the last
ABBAS
round.
just
Let's see what he can do
rushing
here.
right to the center.
If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this shot's coming up. He's getting everything.
Stumbling FLAVYIA there.
Full barrel because I know his legs are gone.
ABBAS is
So this, you watch
showing
what's
no
gonna
respect for what's coming back at him. He's just trying to get this KO. Send a message
The
to
best
everyone.
fighter Scotland's ever produced is in trouble.
He's got him rocked again. Just pouring everything on. FLAVYIA trying to survive.
It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
ABBAS is relentless. Like his style.
Scary moment there for FLAVYIA to survive that.
Miss with that hook. Oh, the grand
And he's got
champion.
ABBAS hurt.
It's code red time
And now
for
FLAVYIA's
Josh
hurt.
Taylor.
Oh my. This is unbelievable. I don't want this to end.
ABBAS is hurt.
The best fighter
Now they're
Scotland's
both
ever produced is in trouble.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, what is going on?
What just happened?
5 different rocks. That is one of the craziest sequences we've seen in the entire league.
And he does it! And new PS5 champion is ABBAS with a crazy moment.
Many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What is that?
Punch perfect. That must hurt.
Congratulations to the new champ.
What an ending. I gotta see that again. Just a crazy ending. That might be the craziest thing we've seen. What a fight that was. That was wild.
ABBAS in the chat saying easy work. Everyone on PS5 needs to watch out.
That is right. Who on the PS5 side is going to be next to step up to the new champion? That was a wild ending. I'm going to show that one more time here. This was insane. Oh my goodness. Wow. With that, we will be right back with our main event. HAWKINSIDE defending the UFL Heavyweight Championship against Brown Snake. This might be the most W production, W pacing show we've had yet. The main event is ready to go. HAWKINSIDE defending the UFL Heavyweight Championship against Brown Snake right now.
South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights.
This is going to be a good one. Brown Snake has been training with the former champion Rat King in preparation for this one. I believe Brown Snake has had a lot of sparring to get ready for this.
Champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing
yes, he has, and the Rat King is looming large over this fight. Not only
would you usually say the ones who take that time to prep are usually the ones that come out on top?
That is true.
We
don't know
see.
what the champ has been up to.
Would be very unwise to assume that he hasn't been doing the same thing.
With that said, would you say that Brown Snake is the favorite going into this?
I can't say that. The champion is the champion for a reason.
HAWKINSIDE with Joe Frazier, Brown Snake with Joe Lewis. Battle of the Joes here. And we've got Joe from the John in the chat. What is good? All the Joes coming out. I might even grab a cup of coffee.
I can say that I did watch a few of the sparring sessions, and Brown Snake has improved over the last week, so I don't expect it to be an easy fight for Hawk. But we will see how they both get on.
HAWKINSIDE got the title by defeating Rat King. Rat King has been training Brown Snake, has, I think, brought Brown Snake to the UFL. A lot going on here at heavyweight. Minute to go here in the first round. Both kind of feeling each other out, but Hawk looking aggressive. See if Brown Snake is able to use some of this reach advantage. Look at that stumbling Brown Snake. And he goes down to the ghostest punch I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God, what just happened? It wasn't even a punch.
Wow, it looks like he hit himself. Hawk talking about it. Ending the round here, showing a little trash talk in game. It's all good. That was the wildest thing. I mean, what was that? Slightly looked like he hit himself in the replay. Round two starting now. But like we said earlier, the judges judge with the paranormal in mind. That is HAWKINSIDE's round, 10-8.
Yep. And Brown Snakes just need to settle down a little bit.
Not able to really get anything going yet. Brown Snake, as of yet, just not able to get behind a jab and use that reach advantage. And right on cue, he's got the champ hurt. The champ fires back. Able to survive. Remain.
Both seem to be landing their normal punches, but the power shots for both are just missing really wide.
Snake needs to calm down, keep his feet planted, and land some straight shots here. Use the jab, take advantage of the reach, but HAWKINSIDE, the champion, is doing really, really well thus far.
Yeah, we're putting 2 rounds up. A 3-point deficit.
Players on the PC side, do not forget, this is going to be the last chance to sign up for the welterweight tournament, which is going to take over the UFL next week. Make sure you go to the Discord and sign up now for that welterweight tournament. Minutes to go in this round. The champion stalking Brown Snake. Here we continue to see Brown Snake is using not using the lead hand, using that back hand, and he's just getting chewed up.
I think he's having some issues getting a read on this because he keeps moving to his right hand side, and that's the direction all the punches are coming in, really. Just keeps moving into the direction of the punches.
And he needs to go the opposite way.
Yeah.
Throw some threats out there so Hawk can't crowd you so much.
He needs to use that jab. He's got a reach advantage here, and he's got the more upright fighter. You just make this a distance fight. But Hawk just looks like he's got it under complete control. Unless there's a change, he's going to have not too many issues.
Brown ticks down. We'll get the peek at the scorecard, but it's not a mystery thus far. Eric Ghost calling for a fight of the night poll after this. Okay, we could do that. That is just about what we thought it would be so far. Clean sweep for the champion. Brown Snake has got to change up this game plan here.
Those uppercuts on the inside are doing quite a bit of damage there. Brown Snake, how bad does it look? Got quite a bit of blood on his chest.
That's not how you want to start your Saturday. A little bit better round here for the Snake.
Yeah, he's doing a bit better. Just the combination punching from Hawk just makes a lot of difference because he knows how to put them together really well.
And the challenger is rocked again. He throws back. Can he survive? It looks like he might survive here. 5 seconds to go in the round. That was a big moment survived there by the challenger. Let's take a look at some of this at the end of the round. Great work from both. An exhausting fight thus far going into round 5.
Last round was a lot closer, but I'm not sure how the judges would have seen it because of that one stun. Nate could actually be 4 down already with the knockdown.
Could be a big deficit is what you're saying.
If you look at the stamina though, I think Hawk might be in trouble soon. He could be at about 53, 52% stamina after this round.
Absolutely. I mean, he put on a high pace in those opening rounds. Last week we saw Brown Snake get up maybe 5 times. So
yeah, he got up. Yeah, it was 5 knockdowns apiece. You're right. He did get up 5 times.
it was a wild one.
Tide might change. That stamina looks to be... It looks a little concerning at the moment.
Close to 50%.
Yeah. I would say Snake has probably got a lot more stamina reserve because he hasn't thrown as much.
Especially in the last couple rounds. Picking his shots. Starting to see some jabs here and there. Some 1-2s. Still sticking with that big weave. And I feel like every time he does it, he's getting... There we go. I eat my words. The champ is rocked. Can the Snake get him out of there? Again.
Oh, he's 1 punch away from securing that. Very close.
Very, very close.
Oh, wow. Look at that swelling as well. The swelling and the stamina. Who would you rather be? Would you rather be 6 down and potentially getting the win on the cut in the swelling? Because it's going to still 50-50 regardless of that scorecard.
Absolutely. See that head damage there come through for the champion. Brown Snake needs to be very careful with his shot output. And Hawk is right, probably at 50% stamina now. A little less than 2 minutes to go. And right there, Brown Snake showing if it's a jab contest, he's gonna win. He's got the reach.
Brown Snake's really making it a fight now. I think Hawk needs to take that volume of punches down a little. He's winning the fight, but he doesn't want to put himself in a position where he's flat-footed by round 8 because he'll really struggle.
Brown Snake seemingly will still be here. 30 seconds to go in the round. We'll get a peek at the scorecard after this. Very interesting what that will show. Big shots here thrown from the challenger. The left swelling for the champ is concerning. Wild action there to end the round. 59-54 for the champion on this unofficial card. What do you think, Ron?
I think, regardless of the scorecard, because it's a 12-round fight, I would rather be Brown Snake. Surprisingly, I would rather be in this position right now. Because the swelling damage is quite high. Stamina is quite low. And in the last 3 rounds, it looks like whatever nerves he had, those have gone. I mean, he's fighting as he should be fighting.
Does look like Brown Snake is dealing with a cut on his side as well.
That swelling is crazy on Frazier.
And this fight has been a brawl. Brown Snake just went right into that big shot from the champion. Gotta be careful doing that weave to the same side every time. There, he gets caught again, but it doesn't matter. Hawk is hurt. Can Brown Snake get him out? Again, he only throwing his backhand in those moments.
He needs to use that jab.
How to use the
Even
jab,
if it's
open up the guard to land a big shot. He stumbles the champion there. Brown Snake
even if he
watches
throws
this
it
back.
just as a distraction.
Yes, exactly.
Hawk done really well there after he got stunned. He got the better of the exchanges toward the end of that round.
Eric Ghost, thank you for the gifted. Really, really appreciate that. Anybody over on the Twitch side, support the channel. If you're on Kick or over on the Porterway Podcast YouTube channel side, appreciate you all being here. This is our heavyweight championship fight. And the champ goes down! That was a one-punch knockdown from the challenger.
Big shot. The tide seems to be changing slowly. There's still 4 rounds to fight.
Big moment there for the challenger. Round 8, over 2 minutes to go.
He's doing a lot of good work, and they're going to check that.
They're going to check it. Oh, no. That swelling looks rough. A minute and a half to go, and what are you thinking if you're the champion here?
He needs to just get away. He just needs to get away.
Is he flat-footed?
Yeah, he's flat-footed. He's got red swelling. He needs to just get away and throw as little as possible.
Big shot there from the champ. And he knocks down Brown Snake. HAWKINSIDE, not to be denied.
Just might sound like I'm being cynical and I'm just reading between the lines, even with that knockdown. As we know, Brown Snake can get up 5 times and he's only been down twice. It's a really dangerous fight from here on for Hawk. He needs to minimize the opportunities rather than try and go for the KO.
Trading there at the bell. That was a big moment there for the champ. Round 9 of 12. The champion has bad swelling. He's flat-footed already.
His head damage is really low and he's taken 3-4 big straights. He's down.
He is down again. What a shot there from Brown Snake. This is a fight run.
Crazy. He took 4 flush power straights to the face. And that swelling. I'm calling it. It's going to be a stoppage. It's just a matter of time. The ref's going to stop this.
HAWKINSIDE's got to be very careful with that damage. Looks like maybe Brown Snake's starting to slow down a little bit. Stumbling the champion there. Has him rocked. The champion is rocked again. Is he gonna survive? Gives a smart push right there at the tail end of that rock moment. Able to survive. Give back some good damage. Under 30 seconds to go.
This one. Oh, he's checking his eye now.
He's checking
Oh my
the
God.
challenger. Oh my God, look at his face. It's a horror show, Ron.
Oh my God, I could not believe this. Whoever can do the most damage to the other side, to the damaged side, is going to win this fight. There's still 3 rounds to go. Whoever can increase that damage, you would say the advantage is with Brown Snake at the moment.
And look at this unofficial scorecard. 85 to 84. Round 10 starting now. They've both been checked for damage. The champ is flat-footed. He's hurt. HAWKINSIDE doing his best. He goes down again. The champ is down. Able to get back up.
Oh, this has been a crazy fight. Been crazy.
Wow. A minute and a half to go in the 10th round. So much going on right now. Damage on both sides. Challenger likely just went up on the scorecard. And they're trading still. What a brawl this fight has been. And the champ is rocked again.
This one could be over on.
It could be over. Oh
This one could
my.
be over on.
Oh
my
my.
God.
Oh my God, they called it.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. The winner and still heavyweight champion, HAWKINSIDE.
Unbelievable. That early work made it count.
Oh, and we had a DC. Can't even see the stats. Oh, it's so disappointing.
Everything was stacked against Hawk in those last 3 rounds. I can't believe he's pulled that one out the bag.
What did we just see? Wow. What did we just see?
I wasn't expecting Brown Snake's swelling to get checked again, because he had done so much damage to Hawk, and he had Hawk checked prior. But those big shots from Frazier looks like they made all the difference.
That was insane. I did not expect that at all. Somebody calling out the referee. Several people in the chat calling for a rematch. Oh my gosh. That was one of the craziest endings we have ever seen. HAWKINSIDE and Brown Snake delivered big time.
Is that the best fight we've seen so far in the UFL? Because it feels like it.
That's got to be up there. Certainly wins fight of the night. What do you think, chat?
Let's not forget Flavia versus Abbas as well. That deserves a good shout from us. That was a crazy fight too.
Absolutely. But even the champ,
Props to both guys.
Abbas in chat saying that one was fight of the night. I mean, that could be fight of the UFL so far, to your point, Ron. That was wild. Card of the year. Appreciate that, Eric. All right. So this welterweight tournament, what's going to happen is we're going to close the signups in just a minute here. Maybe we'll give it a little bit longer, but the signups will close. Everybody that's in there, we're going to thread. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're saying in that. The signups for the welterweight tournament, they're going to close soon, but here's what's going to happen. We're going to have some matchups announced for the opening round. What we're going to do through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to have an opening round of that tournament. Everyone that signed up, you'll get a fight. It's basically single elimination tournament. And how those opening rounds go, that's going to determine our quarterfinal, semifinal, and of course our final. Our final will play out next week on the live show. We'll actually have several fights for it for the live show. We just got to see how everything shakes out with the opening rounds. The opening rounds, there'll be offline fights. There'll be a very strict kind of time constraint to it. So you have to do it within the time. We got to get these done. They got to be done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is when we'll do all that. It's going to be a good time. And the winner of this tournament is going to be the first ever UFL welterweight champion. It's our first tournament ever. It's going to be on fire. It's going to be so much fun. The live show next week going to be very much revolving around this, but looks like we might have some other action going on there. Might have to have a heavyweight title rematch. We will check in. We will see how that goes.
I've just had a look at the signups and the participants. I'm not sure if everyone here knows because he hasn't taken a part that much, but iPro has actually signed up to that tournament. So everyone needs to be on their A game.
Okay, so taking a look, we'll both take a look here. Let's talk about it a little bit. So you mentioned iPro. I mean, we've also got Steam, who's been around a while. We've got several others who have been around a while. Pound for Pound Gamer, Rivera, who we saw today, Spartan, Angelo, NILXON Reed, among others. So if you had...
Well, after today's performance, Rivera's probably going to get a shot at the middleweight title, and it looks like he's going to make a run for the welterweight, so we could potentially see our first two-weight world champion.
That is true. That's something that hasn't happened yet, but a lot of people have talked about it. And with us bringing welterweight in, that's partly why we're doing it, so we can have things like that develop where we have champ versus champ or a champion kind of moving around. And this also gives everyone else another goal to obtain that welterweight title. That division is stacked. So if you had to call it, Ron, who do you think is in our top 4 for this welterweight tournament?
Well,
I'm putting you on the spot, but let's just go there.
I expect the final 4 fighters, in my opinion, looking at this list, will be Rivera, Angelo, Talents, and iPro.
Wow. Top 15. Eric, yeah, we can. Well, we've been working on like a ranking for a while now. We've done several, like a top 15 overall, and we've also done weight class rankings. It's just one of those things where as we develop and we continue and keep going. Things like that are going to start happening in due time. You know what would help is if we could pay someone to do all that for us. And you know what would help with that is if everyone subscribed to that Twitch channel right now. Help out the UFL so we could do all these things. Ron, that's a good prediction. I don't know if I could argue with that.
I'm just looking at it and I just believe, I don't mean to dishearten everyone, but iPro is the best player I've ever seen on this game. So good luck to everybody. I know he hasn't been playing a lot lately because of the build, but if he puts his mind to it, then if he's still the iPro that I know, then it's going to be very tough for everybody. Everyone needs to get that sparring in. Use the time that you've got this week as you can, get that practice in.
And we're gonna be setting up those matchups. They're gonna start Monday. It's gonna be a little bit of a different vibe here. We are gonna have our overall UFL signups like normal. That is gonna be opening pretty soon after this show. When that opens, the welterweight tournament will close. That sign up will close, and then we will kind of simultaneously we'll be having some offline fights next week that aren't in the tournament, and then the bulk of next week will be focused on this tournament. But we'll also have our typical offline and maybe a couple fights next week on the live show. I expect the next week's live show to be absolutely nuts. HAWKINSIDE able to retain the heavyweight championship in one of the most dramatic, like, last 5 rounds that we've ever seen here. ABBAS getting the first ever UFL PS5 championship with another wild performance against FLAVYIA. And in that opening bout, Rivera just looking so impressive, defeating a long-time UFL top contender, NILXON Reed. Everyone that's beat NILXON has been a very high-level fighter. What a great show. Card of the year could be. We're going to beat it next week, though. I'm telling you, next week's going to be wild. Make sure you tune in. If you want to join the UFL, hit that Discord link. Join anytime. If you just want to get sparring or if you want to compete on a big stage like this, get involved. We'd love to have you. Any platform, PS5, Xbox, PC, join up. But with that, Ron, anything else?
I'm just excited to see what the next few shows are going to bring because it's going to be really good. I think everyone in the league seems really good. I've got a chance to watch everyone. I've had a look at punch stats. I've had a look at results. And I've fought a lot of these guys and everyone's good. Everyone's really good.
Indeed.
So it's only going to get better.
Absolutely. Bigger, better. We're going to have more shows. And I'm telling you, all the support over on the Twitch side, it helps. It's just going to continue things, keep pushing things to be bigger and better, add people to our team here. I mean, we're getting to the point where Xbox, PC, and PS5 there, Pasta. So if you want to join on the Xbox side, totally can. Hit that Discord link and we'll get you involved. But yeah, next couple weeks, especially bringing in that welterweight title, that whole side of things, it's going to really heat up now with the console champions beginning to get crowned. Ranked 173. Okay, awesome. Threat, okay, he's really good on Xbox. You should join too. I mean, y'all are talking about online. I'm just telling you right now, this is a whole different experience. But it is a Shark Tank indeed. A lot of good contenders. A lot of people joining every day. I mean, if you go to that little welcome tab on the top of the server, you see more and more people join every day. There's
Great point by Rivera. It is a shark tank.
Yeah,
One
absolutely.
day you're the shark, the next day you're the bait. That's just how it goes here.
That's right. That is right. What an insane show this was. Wow. 3 fights, 3 great pacing here. Got to thank everybody for being on top of it, all the fighters. Like I said, if you want to join the UFL, hit the Discord. We'll get you involved. If you need a link, someone will drop a link for you, I'm sure. Just hit anybody up that's in here. They're all awesome people. But with that, we will see you next time. Make sure you go to the signups. If you want to get in that welterweight tournament, you probably got another 5 or 10 minutes. After that, we'll have the regular signups. Don't get confused. It's going to be fine. I'll walk you through it all. It's going to be a fun week. Ron, we'll see you next time.
Take it easy, everyone. See you later.
All right, chat. Twitch, Kick, Put Away Podcast. Thank you all for being here. We will catch you next time.